Hello, it's Layperson Lisa with a reflection on the 21st Sunday's readings. Where shall we go? Well, over the last few weeks, I've really been tussling. And part of it is so my vocation as a single person leaves me to have more time to dedicate to serve God. And right now I'm tussling, okay, well, what exactly does that mean? Where, Lord, are you calling me? And there's two places we can go, right? Where should we go? Well, we should go to Jesus. But my tendency, a lot of the times, is to turn inward. But Jesus wants us to live an abundant life. And today I went out on my kayak, and I've been feeling so lost, okay, Lord, where are you asking me to serve? Because where I thought it was, it's not. And so I've just been feeling lost and not knowing where he's calling me. And so when I was kayaking, I was asking him, Lord, please reveal your presence to me, make yourself known to me, that I may know that you're here with me. And as soon as I prayed that prayer, I went a different way today. Usually I like to just continuously paddle, because not only do I get to enjoy the outdoors, but I also get exercise. And I try to go, I pick a spot, a goal, and I try to go there. But today I felt like Jesus was just telling me to take it easy, just to take the more natural route. So instead of going where there's usually more boats and people, I went the quieter route. And so after I prayed that prayer, I was paddling by some tall seagrass, and I just noticed all these snails, this abundance of life. When I was paddling, there was all this movement in the water, and so there was this abundance of sea life that I couldn't see. And that's what happened. That's like our supernatural world that we live in. We cannot see what is going on, but the presence of Jesus, the presence of the angels, the presence of the saints are all around us. And so the water here is murky, and so I cannot see that sea life, but I can see glimpses of it. And so often I have spiritual blindness and spiritual deafness where I cannot, because I'm turning inward, I'm having a hard time seeing Jesus's presence, hearing his voice. And he doesn't want that. He doesn't want us to turn inward. He wants us to live with him in a life of abundance. And so I'm paddling along, and there's just so many fish jumping and ripples in the water, so that I knew there was some sort of sea creature there. And I thought it would be funny if a fish happened to jump into my kayak. And lo and behold, that happened. And, I felt like it was like Jesus making me laugh, this fish was flopping around. And that's what he wants us to do. He wants us to live a life full of joy. So even in these times of unknown where should I go? Where shall we go? He wants us to turn to him. He wants us to allow him to guide us. And for myself, it's super hard because it's just such an impatient, I'm like, Lord, I'm here. I'm ready to serve you. Nothing is happening right now. I don't know where you're calling me. And instead of turning inward, he wants me to look at him so that I may live an abundant life. So I'm cruising around on my kayak, and there's these duck blinds. And what are duck blinds? They're life-taking. And so they're dark. There's dead branches covering it, and this is a place where we go when we turn inward, this dark place. I am I can just negative self-talk like no other, and just that's where I go. And that doesn't that's life-taking. That's not living a life, abundant life, a life giving. And so in your times of struggle, where do you go? Do you go inward to those dark places? Do you go inward in withdrawal? Do you go inward in negative self-talk? Do you go inward and have a pity party? That's what I was doing. I was having a pity party, but instead I should be having a praise party. How just praising God and having these opportunities of time to serve Him, having these praising Him for the spiritual growth that I've had over the last few years, and that helps us focus on Him. And so during your times of struggle, invite Jesus into those things. In your times of struggle or trial, suffering, of pain, invite Jesus in. Invite Him to reveal His presence to you so that you may live a life in abundance, which is with Him.